Yes, I'm very happy to achieve my first podium for 2024. Felt like I drove quite a good race and I think rewarding the team for all their hard work as well. Yeah, Thursday was really good. At the beginning of the day, it was just about banking in laps around a tricky track at Zandvoort. And obviously we don't get any testing beforehand in pre-season. And then to wrap up the day, P4, everyone was on new tyres, everyone went out on the same track at the same time, and helped lead into a positive weekend from then on in. Yes, we had a bit of rain on Friday, so it interrupted our first new tyre run on Friday morning, but then actually meant we got a wet session to practice in on Friday afternoon. We had 1 or 2 red flags in that, but you just got to reset, and if you've got a red flag, you just come in, analyse what you can, and then go back out and try to improve. Yeah, it was, obviously we had the Friday afternoon practice session in the wet, which was helpful for qualifying on Saturday morning. It was considerably less wet on Saturday morning, but then allowed us to sort of know where to put the car and where to put ourselves on track in terms of positioning for the qualifying on Saturday morning. 10th position was okay. I definitely had potential to be sort of 6th or 7th there with a theoretical lap. And then P6, because my second fastest lap was so close to my fastest lap, the consistency allowed me to put it P6 for race 2. Yeah, unfortunately I did get a bit of front wing damage during race 1, but the positives were I got a really good start. I was challenging cars in front of me, and then a slight misjudgment from everyone, I think, at the slowest corner of the track on the first lap led to a bit of damage, unfortunately. But then we came back out in mixed conditions, so I got a bit of knowledge if then Sunday was going to be mixed conditions as well, slicks on a wet track, and then just a little bit of driver error ended up for the DNF, but positives taken away and lots of knowledge. Yes, well, I got a really good start in the first one, was aggressive, felt like I was switched on mentally very well for the first start. Then unfortunately half a lap later it was red flagged, but this meant we got to have another go at it. So I just went out there like it was the first start of the day, did all the preparation and visualization before a regular start. Pulled up in 6th, held position into turn 1, and then from then on in, made my way up to 5th because a couple of cars came together, and then after the safety car period, just maintained 5th towards the line. So I led into turn 1, just focused on hitting my braking marker and keeping other cars behind. But also, when I did get knocked back down to 3rd, I made sure to reset and continued to put pressure on the car in front, which I did for the remainder of the race. Ultimately, coming across the line for my first podium finish for 2024, which was very rewarding, and I thought I drove a good race. Yeah, it was a shame to lose the lead at turn 3, but like I said, I kept my composure and reset after getting bumped back to 3rd. Just continually putting pressure on the car in front. Also had lots of pressure from the car behind. I think it was a 4-car battle pretty much then for P2. We were all under pressure from each other, and in the end had to just drive a clean race to get to the finish in one piece. I think it was a nice momentum off the back of Hungary to then flow into Thursday practice at Zandvoort, which was successful and went very well. A smooth weekend until then, bar race 1 helped me build momentum to then end on the podium. Yeah, well, I've definitely learnt, I think in the last 2 weekends, what preparation is important for me, and certain ways of preparing have helped me a lot into the last couple of weekends. So I'll look to include those in my preparation into the last 3 races for the championship. Yeah, I think in regards to preparation, there's lots of video watching and note-taking, as well as simulator prep has been very helpful. But then also thinking about how I'm going to approach not just qualifying or races, but the practice days leading up to it, and how I'm going to start the weekend. Yeah, no, well, having a great team around me is very helpful. It starts really from Wednesday afternoon, all working together, all trying to help each other to then be as fast as possible for Saturday morning, ultimately. But then also got on the phone to David Brabham. It was a really great chat with David and got me set for the racing on Sunday. The sport this weekend was really great. From seeing the Hard Rock Cocktails livery on Wednesday afternoon, got me excited for the weekend ahead, as well as we had the livery reveal and Hard Rock event on Friday, which I think built a great atmosphere around the team, also around the championship, and gave us good momentum to head into the weekend.